Hello, know it very well. Lives of great men all remind us we can make our life sublime and departing leave behind us footprints on the sands of time. Today, the life of Steve Jobs is really reminding us the great footprints who had left on this planet Earth. He was such a great man, a versatile genius who dedicated and committed with a burning desire, with an obsession, with a craze to discover himself, to know the level of his love, the work he loved most, and he really enjoyed every moment of his life, persevering, persisting, striving, seeking and finding the different inventions and discoveries. He revolutionized the world of computer, telecommunication, music and films, a versatile genius. This great man really stimulated my intelligence and inspired me to tell you about the greatness of this supreme personality who can really be a source of inspiration to your life and motivate you, encourage you to discover your passion, to discover your genuine interest, to discover, to live with your own dreams and not to be swept away the opinions of the millions of the people. This life is too short to live with someone else's dreams. Dare to dream and strive to achieve. Dream big. And what this great man taught us, be hungry, be foolish. That is the lesson he learned early in his life. Be hungry, be foolish means you know nothing and you love to do more for the mankind, so you remain foolish and you are so much curious, so much crazy, so much interested that you keep on inventing, discovering new things to make the lives of the millions of people more happy. So the first lesson from this great man who really stimulates our intelligence to perceive the truth that the life is too short and live with your own dream. Love what you want to do in life. Be passionate about it. Discover it. Invent it. And never give up. Never quit your hopes, your dreams, your ideals, your visions, your mission. Commit to yourself the thing you want most, the thing you want to do most, and that is not at all a torturous, hold a task for you, but it is really your hobby. This is really your passion, obsession, craze, the burning desire of your life. And that's why Steve Jobs can do so much, because unless you love something what you are doing, you cannot become great in your area. You cannot leave a dent on this earth. You cannot make a place for you under the sun on this planet Earth, reverberating in the conscience of the millions who are using computers today, the wonderful machine which has revolutionized the modern civilization. Another great lesson what the great Steve Jobs teaches us, what he learned early in his life when he was just 17, and I quote, "If this day is the last day of your life, what you will do?" I repeat the greatest statement. Suppose this day is the last day of your life, what you will do with your life? And he followed this great thought. Every morning he got up, stood before the mirror, and he asked the question himself, Steve Jobs, suppose the day is the last day of your life, what you will do today? The sense of urgency, the emergency, the value of every moment, the value of every second, He realized it and he committed, dedicated 33 years of valuable life in really magnifying his dreams, his desires, his passions, his ideals, and his prophecies, and he discovered himself by becoming one of the great inventor, one of the great scientists who has given us what we feel very much proud today. Beloved friends, these two great lessons from this great man, that stay hungry, stay foolish, and suppose this is the last day of our lives, what we shall do with it will really make us very sincere, very imaginative, very creative person. And the third great one, do what you love most. Never live with the dreams of the other persons. Somebody's expectations for you is nothing to make you great. You have to discover yourself, your genuine interest, and then it will be called the lever of your love. All the great people who really enjoyed what they did become so great. They cherished the noble ideals, they cherished the great visions, they had lofty dreams in their life, and they really followed the music that stirs their mind, the beauty that drafts their mind, and with these passions, with these obsessions of their life, they become so much dedicated and committed that the life flew like a flash of lightning, and they left behind us a treasure of knowledge, what is called civilization, what is called conquering space and time. Beloved friends, choose your own passion, discover it, and never stop till you have found it. What great Steve Jobs suggested, that look for your passion, look for your lever of love, and keep hunting, keep searching, never settle what you don't like. Find it, you will discover it, because every person is born with certain natural talents. And if you really search it, commit to yourself, then you can really do wonders as our great immortal Steve Jobs did for us. And also remind you, you being the power of intelligence and love and Lord of your own thoughts, you have been blessed with the transforming and regenerative agency to find your lever of love, and by finding that, inventing that, you can bless this earth with numerous inventions, discoveries, and you will leave a dent on this universe. You will die, because that is the real invention of life, the ultimate salvation. But you will reverberate in your deeds, your name, your fame, your love for the mankind, and out of that you dedicated, committed, and gave so much to the suffering humanity. The inventions, the discoveries, the poetic talents, the thoughts, and everything what is needed for the man to become great. And remember it, Buddha has got this love and passion. So he discovered the way how to get rid of suffering and sorrows. Copernicus has, Columbus has, Christ has, Confucius has, Shakespeare has, Abraham Lincoln has. Now it's your turn. I cannot name millions of the people who had the passion to attain immortality, to really live every moment striving, seeking, and finding their passion, their love, and they really revolutionized the wonderful world. And also I remind you, the immortal words of Robert Frost, the great poet. Woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. Make a tryst with your destiny. Promise yourself. You have the ability, you have the capability, and you have all the possibilities what any great man have had. Simply, you have to discover your passion, discover your love. And lastly, come my friends, it's never too late to seek a newer world. Push off and sitting well in order smite the sounding furrows, for my purpose hold to sail beyond the sunset and the baths of the western stars. Come, my friends, it's never too late to seek a newer world. Push off, and sitting well in order smite the sounding furrows, for my purpose hold to sail beyond the sunset and the baths of the western star until I die. It may be that the Gulf will wash us down. It may be that we can touch the happy isles and see the great Achilles whom we know, though we are not that strength which in old days moved earth and heaven. That which we are, an equal temper of heroic heart, may be made weak by time and fate, but strong in will, to strive, to seek, and to find, and not to yield, unless we discover our passion, unless we perceive the truth that life is very short. You have to not live for the dreams of others. You have to discover your passion, the lever of your love, and stay hungry, stay foolish. Remember the great words of Newton. Whatever I may appear to the world, but to myself look like a boy gathering pebbles and stones on the seashore, when the vast ocean of knowledge lay undiscovered before me. I remember the universal truth. Those who seeketh, they findeth, and those who knocketh at the door shall open for you. This is only if you are patient, always striving and finding the key to the kingdom of knowledge, the key to the wisdom of your own treasure house, the supreme power of the mind. Whatever it conceive and believe, it can achieve for you, and you can do it if you believe you can. Steve Jobs believed in his own supreme gifted power of the brain, but he used it very effectively in his lever of love, the passion of his life, the discovery inventions of computers, of different electronic equipments, which is really giving so much of happiness, joys and pleasure to the millions of the people on earth. I thank you very much. This is